I ain't never skipped a beat or a bag.
I always had the juice, but now I got the peach.
I keep you on the edges of your seat.
Spring, summer, or September, I'm the one you always remember.
You're always living in the moment when you are the moment.
I may be a rookie, but this isn't my first race.
Who is that? I have to take pictures of.
Well, at least my hair will be semi-straight for like a week. Notice I said semi because my hair can never get straight.
Is my mic hooked up? Hello.
Hello.
Okay, why are you giving me this?
Oh, I don't know why I gave you my phone.
Hello.
Me and my motherfucking Mexican dress, bitch.
I can understand what they're saying. I do sound a little bit more, what's the word? Condensed. Is that the word?
Yeah. You don't know who
probably.
said that?
I do know who said what.
Me and my motherfucking Mexican dress, bitch.
No, I don't. Should I be changing?
You're gonna see a whole lot more, honey, without me saying, yes, honey, for my Mexican dress, bitch.
Let me go see. This episode is not going to be long. Wait. Let me just hear this real quick. While you guys, it's a lot of people complaining about the sound, okay? So I'm going to go check out the sound right now, okay? I'm playing an ad, okay, guys? Make sure you guys interact with the ad. Skip right before the ad ends. That'll be awesome. So Jay is loud. I can hear Jay pretty loud. This is no headphones, no nothing. This is just straight up on an iPhone. Everybody iPhone speaker just about should sound the same. Just about. If you have a newer iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what I sound like. Jay talks a lot, as you can see. He's talking again.
I talk a lot.
I'll just. You are a little louder. I could turn his mic down, but I'm not gonna do that.
Her
mic down. Her mic down. Sorry about that. Okay. So guys, let's open up the show. Sorry, that was a lot of talking we were doing.
A lot of nonsensicalness.
Anyway, everybody. Hello. Hey, hello.
Hello. Hey, hello. Hello. Hey, hello.
Does anybody else have a boyfriend who just be like this? Move that off your dress.
On my dress, bitch.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna show you guys Jay's dress. This dress is available at the Urban Binge boutique, guys. Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
And it show a lot of titties, so I still put on a bra because the thing is, it be showing a lot. And unless you got some fabric tape, you know what I'm saying, then it could.
So yeah, he has on his
She has on her.
She has on this beautiful dress that we have available at the Urban Binge boutique, guys. The Urban Binge boutique. Make sure you check out our store. You got to check out our store, okay? You got to check out our store. I'm screaming. He probably like, why are you screaming? I have to scream. These people are telling me the last comment we got was, project your voice, boy.
Yeah, but don't overpower
the girl voice
the
is
vocals.
Fine. I was like, oh my God. You know, it still trips me out that
you know
people
what?
come to our YouTube
I'm sorry.
channel.
We're going to have to stop this for just a moment.
Why?
So I can put a microphone on the camera.
I think I sound fine. I think they just tripping.
Hello.
Do you want to sit on this pillow?
Don't want to be close to you, honey. Ow, goddamn.
You put your hand there right when I'm doing it. What you about to do?
Check to make sure this shit is still recording.
Yes.
Okay, now everybody, you can't see yourself still, huh?
No, I can't, but it's fine. I trust that I look perfectly fine.
Are you
as long
sure?
as you can see yourself, no. And you can see us. You can see that it's recording. I think that this thing needs to be changed back here, but if you guys keep complaining about can't hear me, listen. All I can tell you is
turn your shit up.
Turn your shit up or something.
I'm sorry, because the TV be on like 50 and we can hear fine.
We can hear it for us, you know. But these headphones that I'm using right here are headphones from the dollar store. So they do sound different. If I listen to
so
my
do you want me to
show,
turn your microphone up on the Zoom?
No, you can't. You can't. I got my mic as up as it can go. If it go up anymore, it's gonna be
blown
gaining.
out.
Right. And if I turn yours down, it's gonna be pointless because then they're gonna be saying they can't hear you.
But the thing is, if you can turn me down to match your resonance, then you can just turn everything up when you get it over there.
I do turn everything up when I get over there, and you still sound fine. They telling me I sound low. I turn it up. That's why we need 2 different channels. He's been trying to get us on 2 different channels. She is trying and trying and trying. She had it before, right? And somehow
it's not cooperating.
Yeah. So, excuse me, anybody. We can hear it just fine on our 50-inch, 60-inch Roku, right? 60-inch Roku, TCL TV. We can hear it perfectly fine on our Apple iPads, our Apple.
Yeah, no doubt. When I play it on my iPad, it be really loud.
Yeah.
I'll be having to turn it down.
My voice, right?
Yeah.
So I think that is probably cheap headphones, cheap brands of phones, and the speaker. Also, what plays a part is you dropping your phone in water, you dropping your phone before period.
Now,
right?
don't call our listeners ghetto, our viewers and listeners.
No.
Hood.
Only 3 people complained, and the last person that complained, I really feel like the bitch was mad. The last person that complained, the very last person. And I actually commented back to that person. And another person actually just commented some shit and gonna say lame. You know what I said? Your mama and her mama.
Ooh. Not your mammy.
I commented that. If you want to know, I did.
Who says your mama?
Who says your mama?
I don't know who the fuck said it. I said it. Your mama and your mama. That's what I said. Your mama and her mama too. Now, don't come over here messing with us, bitch. This is clickbait.
Don't let him. No.
This is clickbait, and this is what we do. If you don't want to watch, click off this shit right
This
fucking
is
now.
not clickbait. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 4. It just
has
is not
us in between
the
it.
episode. Okay.
And it's us in between the episode. I mean, we give you the episode. We just don't give you the episode how you want the episode. So don't be mad at us.
The same way you got to watch advertisements and commercials with Bravo, bitch, you got to watch us flab our damn gums before you can watch it. Okay, so get over it. Or don't. Or go find somewhere else, like whatever. Go to them channels that be flashing around, zooming in and shit.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Urban Binge right here on RiBelTV, RiBelTV on YouTube platform, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 4 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Season 14.
Season 14. I want to say season 15 so bad. I wonder who they're going to bring back for season 15. You have to bring back Phaedra Park and Lisa Wu.
Kandi will not be returning if they bring back.
I hope she changed her mind. I really hope you change your mind, Kandi.
And I think that the only way they'll be able to bring Kandi and Phaedra back is that Phaedra and Kandi would have to both agree. And Phaedra would have to agree to a public apology from the beginning of the season. Like, we're going to sit down with Kandi and I have to say sorry. Well, then guess what, bitch? You got to go.
The reason, her apology will be that she didn't come to Kandi first. But I think that the argument her argument is going to be, you shunned me. Once I got close with Porsha, you didn't want to hear anything from me. So we weren't friends like that for me to be telling you that. That's what's going to be Phaedra's argument. Phaedra's argument is not going to work. But Phaedra's an attorney. So that's the only way it's going to get by. Her argument and her excuse is going to be very attorney-like when she come back to the show. And
there's
Kandi
no
Booth
argument
stay.
and no excuse. It's something that you should not have repeated. If it was told to you like you say it was and it was not created by you, then you should know better than to do stuff like that as an attorney. You don't do that.
To spread it. Right. I completely understand. So anyway, this is episode 4. This episode truly surrounded around Kandi and Todd.
Whatever, man. You just always want it your way. Why don't you compromise, dude?
It's not about compromising. It's like I don't want to stay in them other places. I want to be able to visit, stay in a hotel, mess it up, leave.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Okay, well, opening up to Marlo, we are in her pile of sticks, just like, you know, it's very reminiscent of Sheree's pile of sticks and dirt.
Okay. Phaedra, you went and visited the lot. What did you see?
Dirt and grass.
You
And you said there
tweeted.
was no trespassing sign?
Speaking of Phaedra, that she read her about, honey. And then Sheree and Kenya pop up. I don't know what she doing. I don't know what she's trying to do.
Scene 1 was who? Who did the show
Marlo.
open up with?
Marlo.
Scene 1 opens up with Marlo Hampton.
With her pile of dirt.
Her pile of dirt. Oh, don't do it like that. You're right. I think she's trying to bring back old, nostalgic Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's what she's giving me. She's giving me copycat fully, okay? First of all, if you came in like Kenya Moore.
To be there and dance and have a great partner.
Okay, your first opening scene was her coming in like Kenya Moore, nostalgic Kenya Moore.
Right.
And then her second scene, copycat shit was I want to be an actor.
You said Mike was into acting. Is he going to acting classes?
He was just doing classes with Natasha. Okay. And she's going to start training me and Michael more one-on-one so I can get me a couple little roles and gigs and get in there with Drew and Kenya.
You know, so remember Nene, when Nene first popped up on the reunion, she was like, you know, I'm reading scripts now, Andy. Andy was like, oh, really? You're in Hollywood? Yeah, I'm in Hollywood. I'm reading scripts.
Lanithia Leaks.
Oh, God. Nene Leaks.
Nene Leaks. What's next for you?
Well, I'm reading scripts, so hopefully you guys will see me acting somewhere real soon.
Oh, really? You're an actress.
Oh, you didn't know?
So Nene was trying to become an actor like season 2 or season 1 reunion or season 2 reunion, I think. And then now she's building a home. How coincidental that she would call Kenya Moore and Sheree to her pile of dirt.
Oh, here comes some little builders, baby builders. I brought some friend girls. Child, one took about 20 years to build her house and the other one's still building.
Hi, ladies. Hey.
Right.
To be the first to see it as a newborn baby, right?
Right.
So I think that was all shade. Marlo is so shady. I think that was shade by bringing them in. I think it's total admiration that she is trying to take us back to old Real Housewives of Atlanta. She really is trying to bring back old Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she copying off She by Sheree with this live archive.
Stack it, they know it's legit. Running it back, they know it's a hit. Grinding and grinding, they know I commit. I'm pulling up and they know it's
Okay, so the room is cute. Where's the champagne?
She trying to show She by Sheree, bitch.
Well, now, she didn't have to make none of the damn clothes now. She bought old clothes.
What happened to She by Sheree?
Joggers.
Excuse me?
Joggers. It's more lifestyle.
So he's talking about your clothing line, She by Sheree. Are you bringing it back?
Entered it. Athletic, but lifestyle.
When?
Probably more September for, that is spring, summer.
Anyway, so Marlo is doing the damn thing with this pile of dirt. I really love that she is giving us nostalgic Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I just don't like that Kenya already got shade from the jump.
Right.
You literally go past closets to get to her little tiny bed.
I know what. Why would I not invite these two over to give me their advice? Because, baby, one thing about it, they have been through it building their homes.
Wait, Michelle, where am I?
This is the master bath.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a lot of work. This whole area.
Girl, and Marlo talking about, y'all know I'm rich. That's what y'all said. Bitch, ain't nobody ever said you was rich. They wanted to know where the little bit of money that you get to pay for all of these things comes from, okay?
Yeah, she did kind of say, I don't be having the money, but y'all say I'm rich. And Kenya was right. Kenya said, we don't say you're rich, but you do talk about how much money and shit you got all the time. And they flash back to a scene that we had never seen on episode 1, I believe. That was episode 1.
Was that episode 1?
That was episode 1.
Right, about her archive.
You said about how much money you had 20
Because y'all always talk about it.
You came in, I get money. I'm known for fashion and money.
Bitch, I'm not known for pronouncing words. I'm known for making money and dressing.
Bitch, and now her talking about, now y'all know I'm not known for pronouncing words, bitch. I'm known for, she better know she ain't known for pronouncing words, bitch, and she pronounced that to a T,
and
okay?
She was saying that shit so confidently. But bitch, I can't pronounce no words. But bitch, I can do this. I can pronounce some fashion. You really can't. Cause hell, when you look at her clothes, you still be looking like. When you look at Marlo get dressed, you still be seeing th all over it. Th. Even when it ain't no th there, you be like, I got on Versace th.
I'll stop it.
Shut up, haters. You're full of shit. Kenya, you always do that. That's the only thing I don't like about.
Don't do that.
One thing about an Aquarius that I know about me. When I'm irritated with my friends and they've said something that's irritating, or even him, I might randomly even her, in a random moment, you know, we could be happy and randomly you could say the wrong thing and I'll snap. We could be in the line at Six Flags finna get ready to get on the goddamn Goliath, and you could just say something that will irritate me. I might just be like, I might just do what Marlo did, you know, like randomly. You full of shit, and boom. I don't know how that person's reaction is going to be, which will cause the argument to arise, because my reaction was this, but I don't know what their reaction going to be. So now their reaction is serious. Kenya Moore, she's an Aquarius. So at that time, she did not feel like giving Marlo her energy.
I'm just telling you what you say.
She was like, listen, Marlo, whatever. But I found that moment like so Aquarius-like for Marlo to just randomly go off on Kenya. And
She
then
just
calm
went
it down,
there, and I was
"I'm
like,
sorry."
girl, where did that come from? Like, she was just going in.
Then she was like, I'm sorry. Maybe you are right.
Right, then she gonna say,
I'm
I'm gonna calm down.
Right.
You're right. I'm a calm.
Ain't that Aquarius? Ain't that me?
Right.
Just like Drew husband tried to do on the last episode, say sorry immediately with that sarcastic ass sorry.
Please. Sometimes I probably just do too much. You know, and I probably should not do this. Doing stuff for you is not the move.
Let go of those expectations.
Okay.
What was that?
See, like you look like you're about to cry.
That wasn't even real.
I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't do things like this. My bad. I'm sorry.
He didn't mean that shit.
No, he never means sorry because his ass do the same shit all over again. Can't be damn sorry. Scene 2 is Kandi and Todd is coming through hang-a-langin'.
Yes, he is. OMG.
Baby,
Todd,
I'm just like,
everything is showing Todd. And Todd has truly exposed everything. I'm sitting here watching it like, did Todd watch what we said about the slanging the time he was out there washing the car? Remember he was washing the car?
Oh my God, yeah, you could see the head and the tail.
Yes, when he was watching the car, we was reviewing that episode and we were going in on his gym shorts and his whole area. And was he just like trying to give it to us? Was he trying to give it to Miss Parker across the street? I'm watching this goddamn car looking this line like this Todd.
Miss Parker?
Bro, look, she bending over. Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother. Miss Parker! Can I talk to you for a minute, Miss Parker?
We be letting you know.
Candy people.
Candy people.
Wendy people.
Look at him. I hate him. I hate Kyle Rittenhouse.
Cow people.
Keep Todd in the house off and around them female neighbors when their husband ain't at home.
Right.
The fuck? Kandi, your man is probably... Here's what I think about Todd. Okay.
Now don't please.
Listen, I know that later we're probably going to get into the Todd and Kandi situation, but right now, this randomly just came to me. It's not even on my notes. Todd is not cheating on Kandi with nobody in no New York City or no New Jersey. Although we are about to sensationalize this shit like a motherfucker. Why? Because we cannot stand to see this woman, and I'm not gonna say black woman. We always try to make everything a black thing. We're not gonna make this woman happy in a home with children on Housewives. We are going to take Kandi's a little bit of drama with Todd, and we're going to make that so big, only because she has never had drama like that with no man on no high level. So any little thing, we're about to take it. I do not think Todd has cheated because I don't think that Todd is crazy enough to do that in the city of Atlanta. He is from New York City. She is from Atlanta, Georgia. He knows.
And Pookie will be around the corner.
The Cleveland girl, that's where I'm from. The Cleveland girl was ready to get on the phone and call Pookie and them to come over there and whoop your ass. Seriously.
I'm telling you, Kandi know everybody. Somebody is going to tell Kandi if they catch Todd doing anything, it's going to get back to Kandi. I don't think Todd is that crazy to cheat on Kandi Burruss. She's too well known. It's like Jay-Z. If he was to cheat on Beyonce, it would have to be with a bitch who's signing a non-disclosure and she got to be damn near a robot. Like, she don't speak.
Excuse me, but he did cheat on Beyonce.
And guess what? Who told it? Beyonce. We didn't know.
You better call Becky with the good hair. You better call Becky with the good hair.
We did not know. But that's what I'm saying. Todd would have to deal with a bitch
bitch would have got
like
her
that.
head knocked off, don't you damn?
and Todd probably has, because Kandi, that type of bad bitch. He probably done cheated and we probably don't know shit about it. And it won't get out until Kandi is ready for it to come out. It already seemed like they've been doing something with Kandi bringing up what she was doing in Miami. We're like, wait a minute. Miami. Ralph in
Tuscaloosa. Not just like he was in Tampa.
And I just said that. I said they are just alike. It's just that Todd is a better player in the game than Ralph is. Ralph is losing the game. Todd is winning the game.
Ralph was with
And they're
someone who
both
was
playing the
on
same
the game. Bitch, she know how the game go. Okay.
Yeah. And I just feel so bad. That's coming out. That's not supposed to be coming out. Oh, we need to call them and tell them that. They think we're gonna spend $400 on this goddamn mic, and the smallest little mistake or anything happened this month. Switch this shit. Click it. Click anything. Just click something. Anyway, so yeah, I think that Todd is cheating.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to fix my hair. Hold on.
I just don't think that he has penetrated anyone in the cheating. I don't think that he's.
Oh, what you think? He get his dick sucked?
Yeah, I think that he's probably gotten his dick played with, grabbed, sucked, and the girl is probably, he would have to deal with a very classy bitch. It's probably better that Todd cheats on Kandi with a person who has a husband already. Yeah, a person who's already coupled up in hopes of Kandi, of that person not telling, because then we both have something to lose.
Right, I was about to say, so what you saying is they both got something to lose.
Right, then we both have something to lose. Anyway,
Drag you in this bitch.
Todd's dick, it looks great. No, it really does. We've never seen a full print the way Todd just gave us print on print on print. Todd just really gave us the sack and the head. He really did. Did he not?
He got the head and the tail.
He gave it to us all. He gave us the bottom and the head and the base and all. Like, oh my God. Good job, Todd. I wonder if it's
Kandi is gonna
uncut.
go in on us. She gonna say, bitch, put on some compression shorts.
He's talking about them gray jogging pants that I banned. You ain't even leaving the house with no gray jogging pants on. I think not.
No,
honey, and it's gray jogging pants season. We argue every morning.
So the plays of success with Kandi,
yes,
that's good. Of course. But I really want to know why Todd is upset with Kandi about not being accepting of this what is it, apartment condo?
Fortunately, I ended up having to pay off the condo. So I have a condo in Jersey.
Bitch, it's an apartment if it's in New York. Okay. So it may be 2 floors or 1 floor, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is, but
right.
It's an apartment. So the apartment that Todd has in New Jersey, he is mad at Kandi because she's not accepting of it. Girl, she will never be. You shared that apartment with another bitch. And I know you understand that I understand that you saying, and you have an understanding that she was having sex with you in that apartment prior to getting married. But what single woman, Kandi was single at the time, when y'all first got together, that she had sex with you in that apartment, what single woman is going
Kandi
to
never
have
had sex with him in that apartment.
Yes, she did. Yes, Todd said that she didn't mind. She did all kinds of stuff in that apartment.
Oh, I thought
so.
he was
insinuating that they had sex in that apartment.
If Jay is wrong, he may be wrong.
Saying that. Who said that? Who said that?
To me, so I thought I didn't hear him say that exactly, that him and Kandi had been there. From my understanding, he was saying that him and the old ex-girlfriend had done a lot in the apartment together. He had done a lot in the apartment, and that Kandi don't want to even step foot in the apartment, don't even want to be here hardly. So that's what I got from it, but I could be totally wrong. So we watched the episode just now. We used to watch the episode right before y'all eyes. You remember the TV used to be right behind us. Now we watch the episode, come right into the studio and film and remember what we saw and write our commentary down, read the commentary back off to you guys. So there have been some things that we made a mistake on, just like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Drew did try to tell Sheree last episode, you know, I know somebody that knows you.
What did you hear?
Well, I was trying to tell you at Marlo's event, I have to talk to you. We have some friends in common.
What we got in common, girl?
Right. And in our commentary, I think we kind of missed that in our commentary, and just it totally missed us. So I'm only saying that to say that if she is making a mistake, we will put the correction there that will contradict what we're saying.
The house she had when we met, she had already bumped and grinded all kind of craziness in that house. She didn't even flip the mattress over.
I feel like you care more about redoing that.
Here's my take. I think that Kandi is being completely stubborn, as we know. If you go look up the characteristic traits of a Taurus, even of a Leo too, they are very stubborn. As a matter of fact, right, the song that Jay is singing is, what are you singing? Stubborn? Right. B. Slade, the gospel singer, the R&B singer, his name was Tone. He's now B. Slade. He has a song. If you guys check out his Bandcamp, it's called Stubborn, and he is a Taurus. The name of the album is Stubborn or Taurus. Taurus, and it has the Taurus symbol on it, and he's a Taurus. And the song that he has on there is called Stubborn, where he talks about how stubborn a Taurus is and can be relationship-wise. And, excuse me, anybody from Kandi's camp is listening to this. Kandi loves good music and good artistry. Kandi would love that song. I know for a fact Kandi would love that song. She would love it because it's about a Taurus and it's so true. Everything that they saying is so true, and I'm pretty sure Todd would agree with it and hate the song. But I love it because it's B. Slade. My good friend, as you guys know, anybody that's a fan, Carry On Franklin, our good friend over here at the Urban Binge on RiBelTV, is a Taurus as well. He loved to let me know that. Right. And he's very stubborn as well. But I just think that Kandi is being completely stubborn because this is a house. This is a home. This is a roof. This is somewhere that Kayla could stay at. You know, we were, and you know what another thing is, I thought about something. Todd ain't take care of that damn girl. That girl mama, if she was ever homeless or anything, Kayla and that girl mama, Kayla mama could have stayed there. You had this whole apartment. The girl left your name on the damn house. And with somebody else, though. You cannot do that. You right. Okay, but it ended up eventually becoming an empty apartment. Enough to pay for it himself. And then he got enough to pay for it. It was still sitting there lying dormant. Still. And then he got enough money, Kandi money, to pay for it. You know?
But don't let nobody take advantage of you like that. Stop saying
let me talk.
You paid for that
You
house.
don't let me talk.
He ain't giving you a dime. He's sleeping, eating on you.
Anyway, Kandi still being a little stubborn. Because look, a little remodelization, honey. Get Lil Jon. They done had Lil Jon right there on Watch What Happens. That would have been a good ass question to ask Lil Jon. Can you interior design and recreate the inside of Todd's penthouse so that we don't ever have to think of that them bitches that done squirted their ass all over the place in this motherfucker. So yeah, Kandi's being stubborn. Move into the apartment or don't move into the apartment. Make it an Airbnb or give it to us. Give it to me and my partner and my baby.
They ain't giving it away now, bitch. We'll buy it for $1.
We'll pay the rent. No, I got you, Todd. I got the rent every month for it, Todd. I got the rent for it every month. Do you know how many people are trying to contact Todd for this apartment right now?
No, because that view is nice.
Oh yeah, Kandi, keep this.
This room, there was a bedroom.
The floors are not bad. It's durable.
They got a nice view, but all this shit need to be redone.
Oh my God, it's so many people trying to bargain with him and buy that from him right now because people need housing in New York City. And a lot of people
paying
are
people $30,000 and shit to move out their damn
apartment.
apartment.
And not only that, Todd them got money. How much will Todd them take in rent for this fucking apartment? Nothing hardly, because they got money. But Todd is a Leo.
They's not going for that.
He money hungry. Leos, I don't know how many Leos listening, but I rebuke the spirit of money hungry. All that money hungry shit.
Back at your hoe.
Do anything
Take it
for
back.
money. Because I promise Todd would do anything for money.
I'm going to pull a Uno card and reverse that shit on your ass.
And to prove Kandi wrong.
Guess what? It is what it is. I have nothing for Drew because I couldn't type, but I talked because I do have something to say. I do remember what happened. I just was not typing. So go ahead.
So scene 3. We're here at scene 3. And scene 3 is Juicidor and sexy ass, fine ass, buff ass Ralph. And they have Dr. Ken. If you guys remember on the last episode or the episode before the last, they talked about Dr. Ken because they were saying that Dr. Ken called Ralph
a maniac and said that she needed to learn how to talk to men, apparently.
Right.
Cheers.
Dr. Ken said that you do zingers and
we're talking about what Dr. Ken said?
I mean, that's what Dr. Ken
Ken called you a maniac.
A maniac? Do you know what the definition of a maniac is?
Exactly. So
I thought that was Kevin Samuels.
Okay. I was like, oh my God. So Dr. Ken has made his appearance. And you know how they do with counselors. When we get one good counselor on the Real Housewives, then we'll probably see him again and again and again.
Dr.
Just
Sherry.
Like okay, you know who I was about to say. Just like our old good girlfriend Sherry over there in Decatur by the Cab County Jail over there. She done been on here so
with Lisa
much.
Wu and Porsha.
She was on here with Lisa Wu?
Yes, Lisa Wu and Ed Hartwell was going to Sherry, I think.
I'm talking about the one that...
With the little short haircut.
I'm talking about the one from Love and Hip Hop who was on...
she was on Love and Hip Hop too. Yep.
She was on Braxton.
Yep.
We may have our disagreements or whatever, but I promise you it lasts no more than 5 or 10 seconds.
Is that true for you too?
I just naturally get super submissive. Then I become the wife. I become the mother, or whatever. It starts to change me. And I still want to be me.
Right. And you don't want to lose yourself.
Because I'm proud of who I've become.
You look great.
Thank you.
Whatever you're doing is great. I'm so glad you came.
Me too.
Tell me, how are you doing? You look cute. Well, I hope you feel as good as you look. Maybe not.
This counselor is always on either the Braxtons, Housewives. They're always on stuff, right?
Dr. Sherry.
This doctor.
Dr. Sherry, will you talk to Tamar, please?
Breathe. Just breathe. I know you're upset. I'm more upset at myself. Hi, Tommy.
It may be a disaster. I don't know, but it's just like something I feel like it's time to do.
I'm Dr. Sherry. Good. I'm so glad you came.
And she looks like a moose.
I'm hungry enough to eat a whole cow.
Maybe they're hungry too.
Somebody trying to play a joke. Look like they done sent one out here.
Oh my God, Miss Sherry done been on a lot of shit with that big ass nose. She give me Shrek sister.
Don't do her Martin Luther King nose.
She give me Shrek sister so bad, girl. But I would love to have a session from her because she is smart and she is in the knowing about people and how to counsel them. She does a good job. That's why people keep going to her. So keep it up, Miss Sherry. You are Atlanta legend for reality TV, as you can see. Tamar, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta. You doing a damn thing, Sherry. How much you cost? Because we need it. Shit, we get on here looking like this. You don't want to know what we look like before we get on here.
I don't look much different, truth be told, but I do remember stuff. I do remember that he was late. Number one, she was saying we're gonna have
They did a flashback.
No, when they pulled up to the scene, honey, down to the kitchen. She said we're counseling is in 5 minutes. He ain't even damn downstairs yet. 5 minutes.
But he ended up downstairs. He ended up opening up the door for them.
He was running late.
So Drew Sidora said, she basically explained to us that the last conversation that they had, which was the big argument over the lobster dinner, he wants to keep throwing up the fact that he bought her lobsters. I guess that's supposed to be significant to him, that he took his precious time,
to go to Costco and spend $5 a lobster tail.
He probably didn't even do
for
that.
$40 at 8 of them, because bitch, that's what it is. Like,
I found that just entirely. I hope that he watch himself and change his ways. Ralph, man, I like you so much, Ralph. I pray that you watch yourself and you change. You have to be tripping if you think that you can keep throwing up. How many times did this nigga say that he got lobster dinner for her to this counselor? He said it like 3 or 4 times. And we say things and they end up showing it on the next episode. So I'm saying this right now. I would not be surprised if this come up again. That he said this and tried to make this the thing that she should be happy about. That I got lobster. Are you broke or something? Was the lobster so much that it was like, nigga, I got you lobster, your favorite food, some expensive food at that. You need to be happy. That's what it seemed like. The nigga had the nerve to say she was deserving of a Lunchable.
Making lobster.
Really, truly,
like,
that
I'm
night
talking
she deserved the Lunchable.
Can I say?
I was really astounded at Ralph's words because, like I said before, it's entertaining. And that's one thing, to be entertained by what Bravo wants us to be entertained by. And it's a shame that in black people's mind and some white people's mind, let's not leave them out, because the ratings are up on Beverly Hills in New York. Okay, white people are watching that stuff heavily. Right. So in all of our minds, that's why I say it's not always a black and white thing, but in all of our minds is this stamp that this drama and this turmoil that they're going through is entertaining. And I think in a way it's okay, because the thing is, we're all going through shit. It's just that they decide to show it, and the part that's not okay is just that it's a human being done like this, and it's not okay. You know, that's the part that's not okay. The fact that Drew's husband feels okay to treat her like this and I guess he thinks that we don't really see the truth. You know, I just got off the phone with my granny, did I not? And my granny is even saying that clearly we can see, yeah, I call my mama my granny. We all talk about the Housewives, right?
Right.
Granny is saying that clearly if she don't see it, we can see it. The man is cheating on her. The man is mistreating her. The man is not doing right. And Drew wants her relationship to work so bad. You know what I'm saying? That's most women.
He's definitely narcissistic.
I need to go look up the definition. You go Google that for me because I need to know the true definition of narcissistic. And the reason why it bothers me because I'm an Aquarius and some of his ways, his flying off ways reminds me of me. I don't want to be so self-centered that I'm considered narcissistic, you know, and I'm hoping I'm not, you know, because for me, you know, I don't always think about myself. And maybe I do.
Well, let me just give this example. If anyone were to say that particular action of him just snapping is narcissistic, it would be on the basis of him not considering the impact that he's going to make with his response and with his wrath and flying off the handle.
Okay,
as much as he's worried about his own self.
Right. So there's a difference in so narcissistic and being narcissistic. I would consider him so narcissistic. Maybe I have some narcissistic ways because...
Which I'm sure that everybody does have narcissistic tendencies. It's just, you know, it just depends on the frequency of the things that you do and how it affects other people if you are a true narcissist.
And if you care.
Right, because he doesn't give a fuck, and that's clear.
I'm constantly convicted. Like, I have a relationship with God. God will have me here on my knees, and even if a person wronged me, I'll be the one to apologize. I may go off and snap, but eventually God made me feel like, you know what, you were the bigger person, and you can be bigger. Go apologize. And I love the Lord for that because it makes me just feel so much more joyful and comfortable and loose and relieved after I'm able to be the one to say, you know what, the way I handled the situation was wrong. I apologize. And I don't know if Ralph does that and that's why Drew has stuck around and we ain't seen that part. But Drew is sticking around for some reason.
He know how to say sorry. I can see that on his persona. But the problem is that
you think he get too many sorries?
Yeah, it's like eating too much chocolate. It's great, but you get tired of it. It's like eating your favorite food every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bitch, it's my favorite, but I'm tired of eating this. I want something else. Right. So I think that's just...
After the bad date night, Ralph packed a little bag and started sleeping in Makai's room. It's not something that he does a lot, but when things are really, really bad, we usually sleep apart. That's how I know things are in a really dark place.
At first, I kind of thought Dr. Ken was biased, but I guess he wasn't. You know, they're sitting here giving their whole tips and taps and going back and forth. Drew was explaining that, you know, since the dinner that they had, he has packed up him a little small bag, basically so that he doesn't have to come back to the bedroom that him and Drew shares together. Right. He just packed up his little stuff so that he can go sleep in his kids' room. And that's where he's been sleeping at. He's been sleeping in the children's room with them at night.
He's been sleeping in the children's room
so
because
he's his ass out the room
that she got mad at him for doing something that wasn't supposed to be done with the assistant. Or
and now it's somehow flipped on her. That she has done something so astronomically wrong.
And so Drew said that he was on punishment on the last episode to Kandi at the table, at the tea party. But Drew said that he was on punishment. He's on punishment or probation.
More like you're on punishment. You're on probation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like he ended up chastising her for her being upset about him doing something wrong. He got upset at her being upset. Yeah. I don't get it.
I wanted to say Drew, confessional, once again, new Velvet look. I already told y'all guys, Velvet is in style right now. But Drew looks awesome in her Velvet dress. I wanted to say that because, listen, y'all, Velvet is in style right now. Y'all must not fucking know. Velvet is in style. The thing is popping right now, okay? And at Urban Binge Boutique, we have a lot of Velvet. Yes, we got a Velvet collection. Do y'all not know?
a velvet collection at Urban Binge Boutique.
It called the Velvet Room, if you know what it is from ATL.
Yes. Google Urban Binge Clothing Company, Urban Binge Boutique, urbanbinge.myshopify.com, and you can check out our velvet collection. Okay, we have like velvet tops, velvet bottoms, velvet two-piece sets. We may separate some of them and make them some one-piece sets really soon. But check us out, guys. Really check us out. We don't just have a velvet collection. We got other collections too that I can't name right off the bat right now, but check us out, urbanbinge.myshopify.com. And what he has on right now, the entire fit is available. Oh, and what she has on right now, the entire fit is available at urbanbinge.myshopify.com. urbanbinge.myshopify.com. Right?
Right.
And they need to go shop today, okay? Ladies, and trans women, and whoever want to wear girl clothes, because that's all we got is girl clothes. So check us out, urbanbinge.myshopify.com, whatever.
Urban Binge Clothing Company, a new luxury urban wear boutique offering trendy fashion styles, quality pieces with affordable prices. Clothes are to be loved and last long. Our belief here at the Urban Binge Clothing Company. Fashion is the key to confidence. Your beauty is your beautiful, let's just say futuristic fashion for all.
And you can check us out on Instagram at Urban Binge Boutique and on Facebook at Urban Binge Boutique.
Yes, guys, make sure you check us out, please.
This is the Urban Binge Radio.
Say we dropping it low for Jesus. Yeah, we dropping it low for Jesus.
So scene 4, a transition scene, is what I call it. So it's when they, go from house to house, spend like 20 seconds at this house, 20 seconds at this house. And scene 4, they started off with, it's Safari and
fine ass Patrick.
I can never think of his name. Why I want to call him Marvin? Who's Marvin? Who the fuck is Marvin?
Marvin is the damn.
Matter of fact, why don't you call Todd and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling him his name is Marvin.
Okay.
So that he can cheat. Marvin, his alias, that's what you need to worry about.
Todd name.
Boy.
But no, what about Kandi nephew? What's Kandi nephew name? Marvin?
Melvin.
Lord have mercy.
No, this wouldn't be my rendition of a housewarming party or a party or anything that was considered fun, but Brian's a real character.
Fucking MC. Sorry about that, Todd, Marvin, whatever. My bad.
So anyway, Melvin.
Kenya is packing, Sanya is packing, and they get a knock on the door from none other than fine ass Patrick and his girlfriend. Yeah, we were gonna review Kandi's show, but
Safari, and
we
she's
didn't.
beautiful.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
Body, honey.
She's a bitch. Okay.
I'm against the housewarming because nobody needs to know where you live. And then the situation with him and Chandrika.
I'm a bitch, so I'm not.
No. You're not her, and you're nothing like her.
Well,
she was clearly. Don't make these people believe that, because even Kandi had a problem with her.
The day we kicked it, was a couple of red flags for me, because she even said some shit like, "Oh, I thought he was a trick." I didn't really care for it. I got defensive in my head, but I didn't say nothing. But and even Kandi kind of felt the same way, like, "What?"
You were very adamant, like, yeah, I wasn't checking for you. But then, what did you mean when you said you thought he was a trick?
On Instagram, that's just like the persona he was given.
If you saw that as his image, why did you reach out?
And
what he's saying is that she was being a bitch. I'm just saying
very
in general.
She knows that she was not mature. This is not a review of Kandi's show, first of all, so we apologize. But the girl was immature. She was very childish, very, very childish, very kid-like, need to grow the fuck up. I mean, like, all the shit she was doing was not bad, bitch. You won't find Beyonce, Sierra, Kelly Rowland, people of that statue acting the way she was acting. Okay, she was really acting like a kid about the whole situation with the other Porsha looking bitch, whatever her name is. We watched
Safari.
What's Porsha? The girl who's the host. She was stripping too much about that.
Oh,
No. What I do now?
Let's have a conversation outside.
Outside?
Yeah.
In the heat.
She was messing. Yeah, she was tripping about
Chandrika.
Chandrika.
Girl, that's an Atlanta name if you ain't never knew one. Chandrika.
Yeah, so Safari was my least favorite bitch on the show. My favorite bitch on the show was the cute talking bitch who sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Oh my God, y'all just don't even.
What's her name?
Dominique.
Sometimes you gotta do some cute and you gotta pop up just to pop up.
Dominique sound like her name should be Tatiana.
Yes, her voice is so cute and raspy. She be like, oh my God, like y'all don't even, y'all just be fucking up everything.
So I kind of feel like Kandi is being a copycat because Marlo sent a laptop around and sent this girl in a Barbie dress and an Uber truck, and now you send these two in a fucking black car and an invitation. I feel like it's a copycat move. And
I just don't understand what is the purpose of sending these live invitations. Bitch, y'all ain't never heard no damn card no more. Isn't it COVID? We supposed to be keeping the contact to a minimum, not trying to send people to your house, Kandi. Don't do that. Don't put your cousin on Front Street like that and have him being exposed.
And Kandi always copying cat into me, honey. Yeah, that's not a word, but that's the word I'm gonna use because Jamie as maybe it's not Kandi. I always say this. Jamie and Kandi, y'all, the Kandi online reviews speak on it. When she was reviewing the show, it was just her reviewing the show. All of a sudden, she began to put clips in her show. I used to tag her in our videos on Instagram. And Jamie too. And Jamie is her editor, okay, because it says editor, Jamie. Jamie, I fuck Porsha man, whatever fuck her last name is. That what it say? I promise you, that what it say on the credits. That what it say?
It don't say that.
That what it say on the credits?
It do not say that.
Something about I fuck Porsha man, or I got beat up by Porsha in the alley, something like that.
Allegedly. The lawyer lady up there in the booth is telling me to say allegedly, but.
Porsha, wait! No, Porsha, no!
You have way too much to lose.
What was you saying and you was walking out? Let me go. What's wrong with you? She's disrespectful as.
This is Portia's hat that I found in the alleyway.
Was Jamie fighting back?
Jamie on the ground.
I'll say allegedly, even though I know what my eyes saw.
I don't know what her middle name is, but it's something similar.
Your middle name is messy today because that's what you been.
all allegedly. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I think Kandi and Jamie are copycats. They use GIFs and shit in their reviews. Kandi was not using GIFs and all the shit and all the clips and shit. And all of a sudden, Jamie started putting that shit in her reviews. Going back and doing the contradicting and what somebody said before and what somebody... Like, come on. You wasn't doing it at first, Jamie. Don't try to start doing it now. You a copycat, Jamie. Just like House of Jamie. You know that boy name is House of Aaron. Now you got House of Jamie. Get the fuck out of here. Copycat.
Honey, I ain't got no beef, so...
You copycat and Jamie. You copycat and bitch.
See, you know what I'm saying?
Keep that shit 100.
Y'all see how this screen split in half right here?
Keep it 100. Jamie knows she's a copycat. You're a copycat, Jamie. You copycatted us. You watch other people. Okay, well, let's not say you copycat. Let's say
not the rewind.
Inspired. How does that work?
Imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
So you were inspired. But if you're going to be inspired, sweetie, it'll probably be better or it'll feel better if you were to hit somebody up and maybe say, look, y'all inspired us. Do you want to do an interview with us? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Like collaboration. I'll share y'all shit. Maybe I'll subscribe to y'all and like a couple of y'all videos so I can knock y'all into the algorithm or something. You know, nothing. But I'm going to take y'all shit because y'all getting a lot of views. I'm going to put it over here in Kandi shit. The elements of y'all show. That's how I feel. And it's not too much Kandi. It's Jamie. But I know if I'm talking about Jamie or anybody in Kandi camp, Kandi take it personal. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Don't do that.
Hi. What's going on? What? Okay. Oh, okay. This is Kandi. Yeah, Kandi's little treat. How about a playbill? And not pasties ass cheeks and balls in mouths. Hey, girl.
Hey, what you up to?
I'm just lost. So someone basically with no clothes on to deliver some Kandi coded night stuff.
Kenya is a dramatic ass liar is what she is, okay? Because you attended the whole dungeon party, like whips and chains and every damn thing else, ready to put Cynthia in the damn harness and doing all the nasty shit with the damn panties then.
With your leg up in the air, remember that, with your legs open on the coffee.
The dungeon is a no judgment zone.
Oh my God. Bless it, baby. That move is called chocolate souffle.
Ego. 50 cent. 50 cent. You are here to judge, then take your ass home.
If she would do that for her husband, Mark, maybe he would be in the house.
she would be splitting it and he would be licking it. Miss Lickety Split.
You was gagging when Kandi was pushing the button on Cynthia ass when she put the vibrating panties on.
Mistress has informed me to tell you, 50 Cent, that you must put this piece inside of the slit that is inside of your underwear to assist you.
Oh my God!
50 Cent!
Yes, my love.
Oh my God! You have to tell me when you gonna turn it on!
But now you want to act brand new.
And you was damn near finna put your tongue on Toya clitoris. Ooh. You all.
No, that was Porsha.
She was like, all that shit. You know what you was doing, Kenya. Your ass wanted to eat LaToya up. They always trying to make Kandi, what's the word that Vulture used? A sexual deviant.
Yes.
Or, you know, like as if everything sexual she does is something wrong with
Exactly.
it.
And that's
It's a
exactly
little
what
problem with
Marlo ass did too. And I'm just trying to figure out, bitch, you dress like a hoe everywhere you go. Your titties, nipples, and everything else is out, bitch, included in your confessional, bitch. All you got on is an X. X marks the spot, bitch. You barely covering your nipples and titties.
True that. That's true.
Anyways.
And Sheree is, Kenya is very dramatic. Apparently Sheree wasn't at home because we didn't see the invitation get dropped out to Sheree or Marlo. But they called to definitely let them know what happened. Anyway, scene 5, guys. Okay, so Kandi has ordered a Sprinter because look, Kandi don't have time. We're not doing a Nene leaks. Okay, everybody want to be showing up late, but you know what? Nene got them a Sprinter then.
Let me show you. Look. Jesus Christ, it don't surprise me. I mean, Kandi really probably should change her name to Freak Kandi Burruss. That's just her thing. My thing is shopping. Her thing is sex.
And they still showed up.
Oh yeah,
late
she did. She had
to
them
her house
in Las Vegas or something. They came from Las Vegas to
But that's
Los
what Nene
Angeles.
fucked up at. Nene should have rolled in the Sprinter
With them.
and brought them to her home. Kandi was smart about it. Kandi said, I'll be damned. I don't want to hear no, I missed the flight.
These ladies are late for everything. So I've arranged for everybody to get together and ride together to the airport in the Sprinter so that we can get there on time and nobody is going to miss the plane. Okay?
But it's kind of like she forced them because let them lie. Let whoever say they missed the flight, miss the
Then
flight.
at least you know who for real and who ain't.
But that's another thing. Speaking, that goes back to the play. Kandi, I believe Kandi was an investor in this stage play. So like she said, her job is to get asses in seats.
Right.
That's her job, to get asses in seats. She paid for it and she has to get asses in seats, right? So that's why she wants all these ladies to come because any seat that's open could be taken by someone else. She wants it to say that she paid for all these seats for all her ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kandi made a lot of money from this shit, and she finna make a lot more. But Kandi goes to go pick up all the ladies personally herself with Todd in the car, not feeling it. He's clearly early in the morning, and he's not feeling this.
No, but it's early in the morning. I wish he had them gym shorts on then.
Really?
I'm just being for real.
So she go pick up Drew first, and then she go pick up Sanya. And Drew and Sanya both have their partner. Unfortunately, Kenya gets on the bus second or third, something like that. And she is shocked that this is a couples trip. Acting as if no one gave her the memo that this was a couples trip.
Thank you. Hi. Hey. I didn't know this was a couples trip. Nobody told me.
It's everybody's trip.
Oh, really?
When we flash back to it, we notice that in fact she was informed.
Kandi
that
at least mentioned the fact that right, you can bring a date.
Couples trip.
Where's the memo about this being a couples trip?
Is it a girls trip or are we bringing?
Well, if you got a date, bring them.
We can bring our husband.
I'm not able to bring a date. I think that's something that she should have told me being a single person.
Yes, Kandi did let everybody know that this was a couples trip and you can bring a date if you have a date.
The problem is that this bitch ain't had nobody to bring. So now she's bitter.
Yeah. That was the problem.
I think you can bring a date, but you couldn't find one. You couldn't hire one.
Right. That was the biggest problem, that she could not find a date. So that was why she was mostly upset. So anyway, Sheree gets on the bus, and I guess it made Kenya feel a little better because Sheree doesn't have a partner. But
you need to stop playing.
But when Marlo got on the bus, the way Kenya Moore looked her up and down.
Okay, Marlo, what is
It was so sad. It was like, Kenya in the morning. Kenya be having bad mornings. I hate for her to be my mama because she look like she have some bad ass mornings. The way she looked at Kenya up and Marlo up and down, and then she aggravated that it's couples thing. I'm like, oh God, it's morning time. Kenya is more of a bitch than she is in the daytime, honey. She's a witch.
Can we do a poll? Like, men wake up in the morning and they dick be hard. So, like, do girls wake up in the morning and they oceans be flowing?
Maybe so.
Like, do they rivers be waning? Because I'm just trying to figure out, like, because Kenya might not be getting none. Or she ain't getting none. So, she might be, you know, might be a little off because she got to deal with that baby every day and she ain't got no dick.
Right. Sheree gets on the bus and she's kind of not feeling being on the bus or going on a trip with Drew and her husband, but she really got it twisted. This is a Housewives of Atlanta show and she is a castmate, so you will be seeing her.
I don't know what the hell Drew thought, honey. She was just ready to, I guess she didn't think that they was all going to be in there for real. I guess she thought that Marlo wasn't going to show up and that Sheree wasn't going to show up either.
Sheree ends up, well, first of all, Kandi announces that they're going to go to the New Jersey apartment. I thought that was very, like, shady.
And she was throwing shade at it. Right, because she's trying to figure, the thing is, they trying to do a poll.
Why are we even going to this apartment anyway?
Because they trying to do a poll. Kandi is trying to figure out how many of y'all going to be on his side, how many of y'all going to be on my side. Because it's always a competition with Leo and Taurus, okay? Taurus are very competitive, and Leos are very competitive as well.
Marlo is going to be on anybody man's side. You gotta be careful.
And Kenya
with Marlo.
too, bitch.
Kenya and Marlo, they gonna always
not Kenya,
but Marlo always take the side of the man. She always want to be. I don't remember a time, but I know that she's quick to tell Nene, and I wouldn't be surprised if we could find a time where she has told Nene to settle down about Greg.
Really, bitch?
Hi, Dennis. I'm gonna make sure y'all stay together, Dennis.
If anybody stands for Dennis, Marlo is a stand for Dennis.
How you like Dennis? I don't like Dennis. I love Dennis. You love Dennis? I don't know what's your breaking point. I'm freaking out.
Marlo, support me, bitch. Don't be fighting with me. I'm going through everything.
You're not the only person hurting. Greg's hurting. Brent's hurting.
So you better believe Marlo gonna always, and I wouldn't be surprised if she done took Mark Daly's side about some shit before.
I'm gonna go check on Brooklyn.
And you wonder why you're single and paying child support. Baby daddy gone, the baby less than a year old.
So Kandi and Marlo doing this poll and you trying to get some suggestions, I guarantee you Marlo is always gonna take the side of somebody else's husband because she ain't got one. I don't know why the hell Marlo always do that. She always take the husband side over the castmates. But I don't.
Child, them oceans dried up long ago. They done left a pillow of salt. Right. Because she's salty.
So like I said, Kandi was being funny about the New Jersey apartment. I'm not understanding why. Sheree gets on the bus. She's not feeling Drew Sidora them being there. She actually said in her confessional that she has receipts if Drew Sidora them get stupid.
Meet Ross. Aaron, nice to meet you. I'm feeling a little awkward traveling with Drew and Ralph, but if they do misbehave, I got receipts. That bitch is whack.
So I'm kind of trying to figure out what kind of receipts does she have, and I'm pretty sure this situation will be coming up later on in the show, or later on in this season. Her with these receipts, cause
you know what receipts I want,
bitch.
I want to know what scavenger hunt. Right, come on now. Now that's number one. We have to give us an outline, bitch, if we can't have the whole picture. But number two is I want to know what damn scavenger hunt Thelma ass was on when she was lost in the sauce, bitch. And Sheree up here worried about everybody else's business. Let's talk about why we ain't talked about that yet. That was on the news.
They're going to bring it up. They're going to bring it up about Sheree mom being missing. That is going to eventually come up. And Sheree is going to eventually say why her mother is at her house. She just said her mom was at her house or living with her or something.
Yeah, she was living with her because she walked right up in the kitchen when they was
Yeah, that's gonna end up coming out, and I think something is going on with her mom. Her mom is giving me kid-like brain or something, like she's going through something that's causing her to act like a kid or be kid-like.
Hey. Kenya's coming over. You met her before.
Yeah. Does she eat sweets?
I don't know. The bitch skinny as hell right now. She may not be eating nothing.
But I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. Maybe I'm just seeing shit or judging this whole situation wrong. But one of these moments, the camera, they have these cameras situated so weirdly on this bus. At one of these moments, we see the last 2 or 3 digits of Todd's password while the camera is directly behind him. I'm like, really, Bravo? Y'all just let that happen? So Todd, people,
I'm sure Kandi got the whole
people,
password.
I hope y'all realize that 2 or 3 of his numbers was shown on the show.
Well, it's 6 digits now, so it ain't like it's 4 no more.
Right. So they finally arrived here in New York to the hotel, right?
Down to the hotel, child. I want to know who this concierge is at the front desk.
Right. And it seemed like they might have got on a private jet or something because they got there still when it was morning time.
Nah, they flew commercial.
Like, they got there still while it was morning, early in the morning, early. So, like, how long is that flight? They got there pretty fast. But Kandi love food. Y'all already know Kandi love food. I do not know if we're going to be able to find a compilation of Kandi loving food, okay? I don't know if we're going to be able to find the times where Kandi has talked about how much she loves food. So, don't be...
You mean how many times we can talk about how much Kandi love food?
I'm just saying, we always play playbacks. So, I don't know if
I
you can
got
find any
1, 2, or 3 in specific, but it's okay.
You call me a hoe.
Yeah,
when
let
everybody
me talk
knows
about
I think we're supposed to be at 9 and it's 11.
Hello?
Hey,
I don't think you guys need to come, Cynthia. Just keep it moving. It's after 11 o'clock, and I'm not interested in having any guests, but I thank you, and good night.
Did she just hang up on you?
It's going on midnight, so good night. And that's for real. You
can't even get a to-go place?
No, bitch.
I sure wish we could just get us a little box to go or something. I go to the house, they ain't got no drink, no sodas for me, no nothing.
You gonna show up at midnight and really think you're gonna use one of these forks to put down your throat? No. Go eat the nail polish off of your nails.
Maybe we can look in the windows.
They sure are enjoying that food over there.
you could at least feed us. We came all the way out here to see you.
Ow.
I surely
Is this, that cheese is good.
Did you put some dessert on there?
No, he didn't put no dessert on here. I am sick of this. Stop me by pinkies. They give me a chili dog or something.
I'm not the nicest person when I'm hungry, okay?
So I was like, oh, he gonna bring us out some fruited cheese and some olives? Oh, no.
I can do pinkies, I can do fat burger.
You want? You want it?
I can do either one.
Okay, see? At least we come together on something tonight. See, now I get a little food in my system. I'm like, this is when my second wind come in. Hey. Yeah, you gotta feed that one. You don't feed me? I'm tired, honey. I'm growling at your ass.
Hi, Candy.
She hasn't come here.
Hey, future daddy. You look pretty. You got the little pregnancy glow.
You know I'm already hungry.
You call me a hoe.
Yeah,
when
let
everybody
me talk
knows.
about
What are y'all
Did you
doing?
read me?
We're sitting here trying to talk.
I'm sorry.
You hear me?
I mean, come on.
They were irritating me with all the So, yes, I was eating. It makes me feel better. Now I'm already gonna be angry. I'm good with trying something new when I'm not starving. Okay? I'm hungry.
Oh, this looks amazing. We have some chopsticks.
Nene, what you say? I had to have food, right? I don't know what this is.
I gotta have me some. What this? Let me see what it is.
When you give me a menu and it started out with charcoal salmon tartare, that's a nar. I'm letting y'all know now, y'all cannot feed this to me and then talking about y'all already ate lunch, because I'm gonna have to order something else after I leave here. Did y'all get us something to eat? Candy's hungry. About to go left. Y'all gotta get us some food. I'm like over it.
As requested, you're in the penthouse, and we have the food arrangement set for you, okay?
Oh, good. Thank you, because we are hungry. Ooh, the food is here. Yes.
Welcome.
I'm hungry, y'all. So I'm eating this food. That's what I'm doing.
But when she walked in this restaurant, she said, look, y'all know I love me some food. I'm finna eat. She'll give a fuck. Goddamn bagels, dry sport, been sitting here for goddamn hours.
Right.
Kandi said, I'm gonna eat it. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't changed the bagels out yet since yesterday morning. Can I have one still?
Don't do her. No, she do not, bitch.
So, they're all out here early in the morning. Kenya Moore and Sheree Whitfield, y'all are old, baby. Y'all skin and everything is showing, okay? Y'all complexion, y'all skin, everything is really, truly showing right here in this moment. Sitting outside under this type of lighting, under this sun coming up, bitch. Sheree makeup coming off. I know y'all just got off the plane, bitch. Y'all looking a mess. But they're getting each other business. They're trying to find out.
It was only 2 hours. Damn, what did y'all do?
I don't know, but Sheree's skin looking, Sheree face looking bad. They look like they might have put something over their face and the makeup look like it's doing this, running down, especially Sheree. Sheree face looks a mess. I don't know what happened. She sweated that shit out. But Kenya Moore and Sheree are getting in each other's business. I think Sheree might have asked Kenya Moore if Mark was coming. Maybe not. If she was going to go try to see Mark while she was there or something like that. And Kenya said, are you going to try to see Tyrone? And actually she said, yeah. So Tyrone may make an appearance coming up really soon. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But Sheree said that Tyrone was going to try to come. I know she said that earlier in the episode too, to Marlo them, right?
Yeah.
And now she's saying it again.
Yes, Drew new look, giving Marvel superhero with this bustier.
Oh, yes. Oh,
she
yes.
was giving superhero.
Oh, yes. Drew did that. So as you guys know, it's always a game for the best room. It's never just, you know, the person who booked the trip get the best
Right, they
room.
had to eat the nasty shit and all that stuff and
Right.
the deals for the shit.
Exactly.
What's the deal with the room situation? How we doing these rooms?
Oh, the rooms?
Why is there always a room situation?
No, it's a shady component.
What? Like, just give us a nice room and let that be that. We always gotta, like, fight.
Okay, are y'all ready?
Yeah.
This first one is Candy's idea. It's a mystery win. So I'm just gonna put it out there. Whoever wants to volunteer first.
What is it?
You just have to do the dishes tonight. So you have the third best room.
Okay, there's different items in each bowl. We want you to eat one piece of each thing in each bowl.
We've got raw octopus, smelly sardine. Okay, ready? Set, go.
Eat.
Tanya won.
Our next challenge is whoever can take their makeup off, including lashes, wins.
I can do it.
Hard.
Here's one.
Nene got this.
Here's two.
If someone wants to jump in the pool
right now,
whoever goes and jumps in the pool can take somebody else's room.
Porsha is crazy.
So they're playing a game. They have to tell the craziest sex story that they, you know, the craziest place that I guess that they had sex at. And Aaron and Tanya revealed that they're part of the Mile High Club. I kind of got sidetracked because I'm like, hold on, did y'all fuck on the plane on the way here? Is that what y'all trying to say?
She said on the way to Dubai.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I missed that part. See what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what? Did y'all fuck on the way here? Marlo gave some stupid ass shit that she fucked at
Marlo
the zoo
and
the
Kenya
goddamn
both was a
giraffe.
goddamn lie.
Yeah, they both gave a weird ass story. And Kenya is such a copycat. She copied right the fuck off of her and brought up animals, but she had to be so
specific and
like,
dramatic about her damn
wolf
story.
blood and
Girl, shut up, coyotes
wolf.
and shit. We go in the cavern and all
And
this
she
stuff.
laughing
Stop.
saying this is a true
what
story.
Zane book did you read this out of?
We're gonna have a little competition for pit house level.
We want to know who had the best sex story.
So I met this guy, I really liked him, but he was into hunting. So he like tagged one, but it wasn't actually dead. So we had to follow the trail of blood. And then we started having sex in the cavern. And then we realized we heard a noise and the thing was still alive. Just give it a room. Just give it a room. Give it a room.
Kenya's story is some bullshit.
Having sex with coyotes.
Kandi Confessional says she is full of shit. Even Todd was fighting with Kandi like, no.
No, don't give her this
I'm not
damn
giving
key
her
card.
I said, Kandi, your decision was kind of biased. I feel like your decision was a bit biased. You wanted to give it to Kenya Moore anyway. She loved Kenya Moore. She always feeling bad for Kenya Moore. It's typical. I wanted to say only one thing happened in scene 6. So they switched to Tanya and Aaron and everybody actually in their room alone. And one of the scenes, the first thing they did was Tanya in the room alone with Aaron Ross, fine ass Aaron Ross.
I think that Tanya insinuating that Drew was messy for against Sheree. I just feel like, number one, Drew has never called Sheree a friend. So how can you say that she's being messy against her friend when she's not even a friend to Sheree?
And Tanya, I feel like, is putting herself in the middle of something that she doesn't have to put herself in the middle of, okay? She's telling Aaron, you know, how she may want to talk to Drew or kind of find out from Drew why is she acting the way she acting or why she asked this question or whatever the fuck it was. Tanya is inserting herself into something, and I think it's just pulling for a storyline. It's the same way I feel about Drew. Drew has dropping it with Drew, And on Dish Nation recently, she just said she has music coming out soon.
What else can we look forward to seeing Drew Sidora doing?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I am finally in the studio working on my music. After all of these years, I feel like it's timing. I've been going through so much in my life.
She's gonna be doing some music, and she has music coming out soon. And I'm just like, damn, bitch, you just like trying to find a storyline so bad. If it's not this, it's that. If it's not that, it's this. Like, come on, come up with something. Next thing you know, it's gonna be, I don't know. She's building a house next, I guess. I don't know. The storylines are pretty much recycled storylines, especially when you got two crazy fans like Marlo and Drew Sidora, who clearly have watched the show over before. I guess a lot of them do watch the show over before they come on the show and have a preconceived notion about the girls, right? Because I'm sorry to be bringing up clips, but Kandi in that reunion, season 2, she said Nene was my favorite
before I
got on here.
What was the most unexpected thing about going on the show?
That Nene and I got into it, bro. Because I just thought she was so fun, and I thought we was okay, we get along.
Well, speaking of you and Nene,
so we said that, I think Jay or somebody said that before, that they do in another season that they do watch the show before they come on the show, and they do be fans before they come on the show. So please believe Drew Sidora, she feel like she done read them well. She know what she getting herself into when she really don't.
Sheree and Marlo being real fake this season, honey, and messy. They being PHONY.
Yeah, them OGs, of course they done clicked up. I love that them two done clicked up. They go way, way back. Marlo is being messy in her scene with the makeup artist. I think Jay was just talking about that. And to me, I think that Todd, I think I already said that Todd is not cheating. But then again, it's probably on some let me squeeze your dick type shit because he's scared to fully go there and put the dick in.
You don't think Todd's sneaking off doing nothing?
You think he doing something?
I don't know. No, I ain't say that. Because Todd ain't even as freaky as Kandi. Kandi freaky as hell. She might need therapy.
She might need therapy.
She think I'm going to walk around this motherfucker tomorrow with some shit in my damn leg.
But while Marlo is sitting here telling all this shit to Sheree, I hope Marlo is prepared for Sheree to go run her mouth and tell Kenya. And Kenya gonna go tell. Please believe this shit is gonna get back. I don't understand what they don't get. They don't learn their goddamn lessons. Did Marlo do this for Sheree to go run her mouth? I just don't understand, because Sheree is gonna go tell this, right?
I mean, I think she know that. She is the bone carrier.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast,
where we discuss viral topics, hot jams, new artists, fun, and informative interviews and conversations. This is your news stop for the hottest trend in urban culture news. 2 shows, 1 podcast, The Urban Binge Show and Sunday Flow Show, powered by The Urban Binge.
the Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Listen anywhere podcast can be heard. This is the Urban Binge Radio.
So then they switch to Drew's hotel room, and she is getting her feet massaged and rubbed by Ralph. Isn't that surprising? And these are the little small things that he does that we don't see.
To try to say damn sorry.
Huh?
To try to say damn sorry.
Right. And this is what makes her stay. So when we're like, why you don't leave him? It's this small stuff that we don't see that she feels like, I'm not leaving him because he loves me. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. She considers that love because he's at the end of the bed. He's rubbing your feet and he's letting you vent to him. Y'all drunk. So it's circumstantial love, right? Because y'all drunk.
Child, pay $15 for them Chinese folks to massage your feet and call live chat and tell somebody and let somebody tell you they love you. Go somewhere.
It'll be so sad if she start the fuck shit. She should just be like, you know what? Listen, just go ahead and tell me what you've been doing and I'll tell you what I've been doing. Fuck it.
I'll tell you what I've been doing. Damn, you think she been cheating too?
Hell yeah. She got something to tell him about Bolo. And Porsha.
Well, he's seen that.
Scene 9. Everybody gets back on the Sprinter, right? And they're headed to go to dinner, right? Mm-hmm. They're about to go to dinner.
No, they're gonna go to the apartment first.
Oh, right. They're headed to the apartment. Right. And Sheree is texting Tyrone talking to him. The text messages flew by so fast I can't even tell y'all what they said. But she was texting Tyrone, and I guess Tyrone will be coming, or maybe he won't be coming. I don't know.
Do you ever see a convict unless it's court date?
In Sheree's confessional, she is being real shady, talking about Kandi's sexual life and sex this, and I guess they tried to bring up Marvin, and Kandi does have something to worry about a little bit.
That was Sheree. She was saying that Kandi do got
Marvin. Maybe Kandi has every right to be a little cautious. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, damn, we really do be saying this stuff ahead of time. We already said this, and we put that clip in there of Porsha calling him Marvin and bringing it up because that's possibly the truth. Todd knew that when he revealed this, that was possibly going to arise again, and that's probably the truth. What Porsha said was probably the truth. They don't just be hearing this shit and that ain't true. It's probably the truth.
They be hearing it and it don't be true sometimes, but I don't know. I hope this ain't the truth.
He was probably Marvin for a little while, and that he not. But Marlo is over here falling asleep on this goddamn bus, though. I wanted to say that, bitch.
She was completely disinterested.
Tanya is texting like this and holding her arm up. I mean, holding Marlo's head up. I said, Poe Sanya. Sanya is a good friend. She is really texting while holding this girl head up like this. Marlo's mouth open like that. She steady keep falling over like that. Right on top of her. I'm like, look at Marlo, not out sleep. Out and about on the goddamn host scroll. All night long on the host scroll.
You know how long it takes you to get anywhere in New York. So it probably took them like an hour and 30 minutes or something. It takes us an hour to get from here to her doctor's office.
And they was going from Manhattan to New Jersey. So yeah, that was probably, and then that was later that night. At that, Marlo ain't been asleep. She probably been up drinking
that
wine until
that first 15, 20 minutes, she was done. She said, I'm gonna snap
and they
it by,
already
bitch.
said Marlo got stinky breath, bitch. God. I don't remember who said that, so we ain't gonna add that clip, but somebody said that shit. Oh, Funky Dineva, dumbass. I ain't gonna be able to find that. He gonna call her stinky breath Marlo. That nigga so stupid. She don't need to be going to sleep, waking up next to nobody and going in this goddamn apartment in no group like this, bitch. We don't want to smell you.
Never, girl, y'all hoes be sure to like and subscribe, and I give you a call a little later. Bad.
Kandi is telling everybody about Todd and his apartment. On their way to the apartment, she's trying to kind of give them the gist of the apartment. First of all, I don't understand the point of the field trip. Jay is telling me that the point of the field trip is to gather answers, you know, like a poll. What should we do with this apartment and see what everybody votes on? So of course, Chloe, you have to get.
Chloe, get out, Chloe. Get out, Chloe.
So Todd doesn't. To me, I just feel like Todd is feeling uncomfortable, very uncomfortable about Kandi bringing this up right here, and I think that this is something personal that they can handle on their own. I don't think that this is something that needs to be handled in front of everybody. But Marlo is right in her confessional. Todd can't blow up. He can blow up, but not without Kandi money. That's one thing about it. And that's just facts. That's just the truth.
Sorry.
She gonna be like, well, where do I fit?
Todd's might blow out of the water without Kandi, but definitely not without Kandi's money.
Well, I'm gonna be excited as long as you don't be on no bullshit when she get there. You tripping.
Eventually, we're gonna see Todd and Kandi go through a lot. Like it's about to hit the ceiling fan, and we really gonna see what they allow us to see. We just not gonna see the full everything. But I guarantee you, those two are going through a lot of shit, and we about to really see it. And we wouldn't see Kandi life the way we about to see Kandi life if not for Todd. Todd is all about exposing the shit. I think Todd is the one that's about exposing it, especially with him being a producer before. He knows what is good TV, and he still is a producer. He knows what's good TV and what's the word, sensational.
Right.
So Kenya is in the apartment. They get inside of the apartment, and it's a beautiful apartment, beautiful view, like Jay said earlier. But Kenya, of course, always thinks she running some shit. I guess that's just an Aquarius lady for you. I don't know.
Girl, like Nene said, we didn't hire Kenya.
Dragon!
I want to try.
Hey, we didn't hire Kenya.
Don't make me nervous.
I'm getting off. Don't play like that.
Oh my God.
Right. She got this damn hat on. She trying to tell everybody what she would do with the apartment. Todd, please, tell her to get back in line with the group. Single file line, bitch. Please. Put your hands over your mouth.
And this is what a damn New York apartment look like. Yes. Little bitty, itsy, weensy, teeny weeny. I can't even like.
That's a luxury. That is a high price, high class, 5-star.
$4,000 a month apartment.
That's a luxury apartment in New York City. that is a luxury apartment. Once they deck that out, that's going to be considered luxury. And look how high it is. That is way up.
Yeah, and I think that's
right
the
on the water.
bridge right there. No, that would be the Manhattan Bridge, right?
Right, yeah, right on the water.
Something right there, whatever the fuck that is, whatever bridge that is.
So Kandi is showing them around the apartment. Marlo and the girls are having a little side conversation. And once again, like I said, Marlo will always take the side of someone else's husband, because here we go right here. She is telling Kandi it's best to stay in the apartment and listen to Todd. Keep the apartment. Although she did say, Todd want her to be happy for something that he got on his own. Right. Kandi can't be happy because she's being stubborn. She's being stubborn, Kandi. And I get Marlo 100%. But still, she always gonna take up for somebody else's man. Because guess what? When you leave him alone, Marlo gonna pick him up. She can have no remorse about it.
As long as he got a check.
Do you have a big papa, so to speak?
No, not a big papa. Just not a broke papa.
What's the most expensive thing a man has ever gifted you?
My home.
Your home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
And my mother's home.
Oh.
Ralph, as they're showing them around the apartment, Ralph got jokes. And all I could think of was Ralph joking to Kandi, telling Todd, I know you had a lot of fun in this motherfucker.
Ooh, okay. This is awesome. Yeah, this is great.
I know you had some good times up here, though.
Whatever. Don't be trying to add to it. I ain't hugging you for that.
I don't know why the fuck he thought that would be funny.
He was fucking with Todd since Todd wanted to fuck with him at the restaurant.
Bullshit is real. I could not find a massage therapist.
Yeah, there ain't none available right now. I think they said the text message said, oh, I should have gave you the massage. And you was like, well, I'm a man, LOL.
No, I said a guy. But no.
A guy.
My thing was more so like I'm a man because I didn't solve the problem.
I don't know about that one, but I'll go with it. You my boy.
No, my sister called me. She's like, Ralph, did you go and get your massage or whatever? I'm like, man, I couldn't find one.
I'm a man. I'm gonna use that. I'm a man. LOL. Don't trip.
Why you leave the toilet seat up? I'm a man.
They play too much with each other.
But what I'm
saying
is, why would he do that in front of his wife, though? That wasn't funny.
That's what he was doing. He was trying to get him back. He got him back in the worst way. Aquarius, they don't be playing fair.
Boy, shut up.
I'm not an Aquarius.
He need to shut up.
Oh, really? That's what you wanted to tell him.
I don't think the apartment is worth keeping. Like Sheree said, I don't think that it's worth keeping, but I think that it's harder to give up. I think it's harder to give it up. So that's
something he accomplished on his own.
Right. And he does not want Kandi for any moment to feel like he doesn't have any type of his own assets, I think.
And he will not be giving that apartment up. Please believe he will not be giving that apartment up.
I need to rent that motherfucker out.
He will not be giving that apartment up. Because if him and Kandi were to break up, what is he going to do? He needs somewhere else to go.
I hope he got enough money to buy a house.
Well, yeah, by now, Todd done made a lot of money with Kandi. He got some money by now to buy a goddamn house. But as you can see, he wants to be in New York. He wants her to move from Atlanta up to New Jersey in his apartment. That's what he wants her to do.
He want her to stay in that apartment when they in New York, like they doing this play now on Broadway. So he want Kandi to stay in that apartment. But Candy's saying, no, I want to be in a goddamn hotel room. So I can dirty that shit up and fucking leave. Let these folks clean that shit up and I can just go home.
I want to be able to visit, stay in a hotel, mess it up, leave, and not have to worry about when I come back.
Are you missing what you're saying? I. It's always I.
Well, before they walked out the door, Kandi gave him what he wanted and told him, go ahead, Todd. Go ahead and start working on it. Go ahead and get it together. Okay. Scene 10. Final and last scene.
Hold on, let me get myself together because I'm finna have a lot to say.
Really? That's all you got? That's all I got, too. Scene 10, final scene, and everybody has left Todd's apartment and they're going out to eat. And we know how shit gets at any table on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And actually, for that matter, any Bravo show, but we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta and all things Housewives of Atlanta. We know how crazy it gets when these ladies, or Porsha Family Matters, sits at a table.
Right.
Okay? Porsha Family Matters, it was not a time that they sat at that dinner table and a fight did not, ensue.
Right.
I mean, every single time. And that's just like Housewives in Mexico, everywhere. No matter what, they sit at a table, the shit pops off. The shit pops off, literally. And so here we go.
Are you starting the dinner off with negativity?
I have to get it out. At the studio, you went from asking if I had actually smoked crack.
You said you played a crackhead on TV.
And you asked if I actually smoked crack. My age was kind of whack.
Well, I said a woman of a certain age cannot be a pop star.
Boom.
That is correct.
I'm younger than you. I did not want your opinion at that point. And then you definitely got in on my relationship. Honey, don't do that.
No, you don't do it because you don't know me.
Is something wrong?
Well, clearly y'all on the same page on this thing.
No, we're not.
Yes, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
And if you're not trying to,
you weren't there, so you don't know what happened.
Nene, stop, please.
Please, just making sure you can think on your own. Because I know you have somebody that is getting you together over here.
Bitch, I ain't no puppet. You about to find out. From the woman that is the puppet master.
I'm a puppet master on these jobs, though. You've been seeing
What
that?
jobs? The ones that got canceled?
You wish you had what I had in the bank, darling. You wish you had what I have in the bank.
For 17 years I've been working. I pay my own bills. I don't have to get on the
You
pole.
can see they don't want you. Your clit has left your body.
Oh, I can't wait to
And
see
who
you
is Mr.
again.
Chocolate?
The man that you've been sleeping with. The man that you've been going around having an affair with as a married. Oh, no.
I wanted to talk to you one-on-one. The last time we were together, things didn't really end that great.
You're not gonna accuse me of something.
You gotta lie. I definitely don't want to sit here and just waste time, so. I thought you invited me here. Just because I invited you here and you showed up doesn't mean you're going to have the conversation. Okay. I didn't walk in there and be like, hey girl, this what's going on. I hear you doing this, that, and the other with chocolate, whatever. First of all, let's say this. For you to say I'm sleeping around with someone and I'm having an affair. I didn't say that. I said that your husband told my husband. You don't fact check either, Phaedra. Did you fact check when you told everybody? Can you get
This is not about it was untrue from the beginning. I feel like I've been vindicated, and I appreciate that.
I never said anything about you, Phaedra, and Apollo, because I never cared.
Phaedra, I hear you mumbling under your breath.
I called you a whore and I called you a slut because if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck, and it's yelling, it's swimming, it's a duck. What I'm saying to you, I don't care about it. I'm not being evil. I don't care about it.
Imply, oh, she must be at the end of the day, it ain't no secret. I done hooked up with a chick before. It ain't never been a secret. I don't live my life like that. You do.
You want to go there, Kandi? It is what it is.
I do want to say congratulations because I think you do a great job on the show. I'm not begging, nor dying, nor trying to be your best friend. I'm not. A cordial work environment. At best, that's all I'm cool with.
The things to me that were said are unforgivable.
Thing with me, when I'm being called a whore, but you're doing more stuff. You know what? Be in your space.
Your drama, okay?
Let the fighting begin again.
I ain't drama,
That's
honey.
not me.
She made a big deal
And
yesterday
just
that I
keep
shouldn't
my
have a
name
friend.
out of it because I'm
Your name
drama-free,
can't
and
stay out of it because you're
create
here. So
drama
I'm gonna
for me.
send my assistant home.
Diane ain't going nowhere. We about to get this party started, and we're gonna stay in your friend's room. Cheers to the girls' weekend.
Cheers,
Let's get it on. You better watch those B words, baby. You better watch those, or you end up over in the ocean.
Porsha, are you gonna have a conversation with Kim?
I don't know.
You just
I don't need to hold my feet to the fire for anything. That. Just ask
You
her
answer.
the question.
So you guys didn't know about it?
No.
She done that a long time ago, the Ariel.
Listen. You know she's wrong. You should say something to her, like you're wrong.
Saying exactly what she's saying, that I agree.
Yeah.
That's what I.
It seems like you're more angry with me.
I showed you that I was upset about what you said. You were angry.
No, so you are angry.
No, where you were angry.
You're the one that's in anger management.
But you need to be.
So you took food off of Phaedra's plate.
You were trying to.
Because she's the only one that's not here.
Well, I don't have nothing to do with that.
Well, you don't.
We are all responsible for our actions.
Oh, we are.
Yes, we are.
You did not be here. That's what we're talking about. Nobody had your back but me, bitch. What you mean? I'm the only bitch.
I was wondering. I said, I'm no longer taking tips from you. I'm going to the fashion goddess hair. I think she just respects the style. I'm sorry, bitch. That came out at the wrong time, and it didn't need to get to that level. I do apologize.
Yeah, well, don't call me a BITCH anymore either, okay?
Okay, you're not a bitch.
I know,
All right.
you are.
Right, whatever, bitch.
Your mama the bitch.
No, your mom's the bitch.
Listen, the mama thing. Don't talk about the mamas now. Your mama the bitch.
Can we move to something else? Your son the one that's still talking.
Yo, Storm, shut the up, bro. Damn.
Get keep telling my cousin to shut the up.
Let's go. Oh my God. Tell her to talk to people grown. She a kid.
And she's grown too.
She a kid.
She's grown.
You part of the problem.
She's
I'm part of the problem. Don't talk to me, bro.
You heard what I said? I
Where
your mother at?
I'll get your mom. Calm down.
First thing first, we realize Drew does not have her ring on. And here's where everything starts. Okay. Cue the daunting music. Is that the word? Daunting?
Yes. I want to know why in the fuck. Here we go. Why in the hell? Sanya, Banya, Bobanya, bitch, why the fuck did you sit your ass up here and ask that goddamn question? Kandi and...
She's trying to keep up with the storyline.
Messy.
Trying to keep up with the storyline.
Messy. You calling somebody else messy.
Cynthia Bailey. Ain't got nothing better to do but to slightly stir the pot and move away a little bit. You know, got that short spoon be in there like this.
Right. Got her teaspoon sticking it in shit.
I'm innocent.
Girl, please.
But yeah, it was kind of crazy that Sonya would bring this up, and her good girlfriend is Drew. So Drew doesn't have on her ring, and Bravo is so fucking messy.
Did they go back and
flashback at all the times this bitch didn't wear her damn ring? How ridiculous is that?
Kandi and Drew, why y'all not wearing wedding rings?
You know, I never really put it on like that, to be honest with you.
And Drew, why you not wearing yours?
At first, mine wasn't fitting.
Okay.
After the babies.
For me.
And then as I lost weight, we were having some issues, so I just never put it
back on.
I stopped wearing it.
I am grieving. It was fun.
I should be wearing it. I'm sorry.
Are you wearing yours?
To me, I feel like Drew Sidora and both of them are just telling too much of their business. Sit down in that chair.
I want to know why in the hell did Drew answer Sanya's question? Sanya, why the hell you answer her damn question like that instead of just saying, "Oh, I just forgot to put it on today," or or stick with the bullshit you were just saying. I got too fat, it wasn't fitting. Why you didn't just stick with that? Why you had to go with we having issues and
right? Like, I didn't understand why she revealed too much. Sit in that chair and bring the mic to you or something.
But at marriage counseling that we just had, we made an agreement, so for 30 days we can't argue, attack each other, disrespect.
Wow. They're gonna have to keep repeating this challenge for eternity.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
I had to fire the assistant, you know?
What's wrong, Drew? Emotionally, I'm still dealing with the fact that we were even dealing with another woman.
So I guess the question is how do you finally get over it?
So I just felt like she was telling too much of her business. Nobody even asked you about the counseling shit. Nobody asked you what the counselor said. Nobody asked you none of that. I'm not understanding what made you feel the need to tell them about your counseling situation and everything that you and Ralph has been asked to do. It's going to be used against you. Whether Sheree, Marlo, or Kenya Moore use it against you, it's going to be used against you.
She's telling all the business.
It's going to be used against you. And if you are true fans of Housewives, then y'all know how this shit go. But y'all telling too much of your business. Another thing, Ralph kind of revealed that the assistant has been fired. They didn't say what assistant. If we paid close attention, we didn't hear exactly what assistant that was. He said, I had to fire the assistant.
Anthony.
Knowing Ralph, we know that he may say he fired an assistant and still have dealings with them. It just means that they're not going to be doing no work together.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about, hey, I'm never going to speak to her and she no longer exists. You say it. I want you to say it to me. If you want me to not ever talk to her again, you say it out of your mouth.
Right. How the hell I'm trying to figure out, if we talking about we fired Anthony or we talking about we fired the big booty bitch?
Right. Because he'll play
games.
If
I want to talk about Anthony, I'm going to talk about Anthony.
Right.
I don't know who the hell you think you rolling your neck and pointing your finger, but you got the wrong one. This is my house, and if I feel like talking about Anthony, I'm going to talk about Anthony in my house.
Right, and he could. We never know what is he saying, because like she said, he puts me in a spin tumbler or a tumbler spin, and I get what she's saying. He has my mind confused, and that's what he does. He try to play those mind games with her and scramble up her mind, and it's real fucked up, Ralph.
He puts me on tumble dry.
But really, Drew should never been going through my cell phone to begin with.
It's real fucked up, Ralph. It's real fucked up. It grinds my gears, okay? To hear your ass or see your ass do her like that. Anyway, so he says that the assistant has been fired. Could it be Anthony? Could it be the 50-year-old big booty bitch? We don't know. I like Ralph, but I can see how people perceive him as a hothead or maniacal. You know what I'm saying? Maniacal is the word, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I can see how people review him or see him, view him as maniacal. I totally can see it now, and it's not to the capacity that he think it is. It's not maniac like that. It's low level maniacal, very misdemeanor, right? Right. Minuscule maniacal. Not he gets so enraged hearing that because he feel like it's maniacal in a way that maniac is really looked at to be. No, it's maniacal in a psychological way. You know, maniac in a
not the Joker type of maniac, honey.
Right, exactly. You get what I'm saying? And that can be kind of what your brain is like. What's the word? Impulsive in a very hot, heated way, right, Ralph? Impulsive in a very hot and heated way. Anyway, I don't know how to explain you, Ralph, but I really like you and I hope you get it together. Kenya jumped in and Kenya wanted to give Ralph a piece of her mind, feeling like, I need to say something because this guy reminds me so much of my husband, Mr. Daly. Let Marlo tell it. It's Daly, Mr. Daly. I wouldn't be surprised if Marlo.
And I completely agree with her when she said that. And that's sad, but I do. I think that he definitely has some marked tendencies.
And he may have marked tendencies, but my point is here. Kenya, who is she to talk and correct anybody, man, when she's a mute to hers? Okay. Now, that could be why they broke up, because she wasn't being quiet enough as he wanted her to be. He probably wanted her to be more shut up, and she wasn't shutting up as much as he wanted her to be. But to me, you have no room to critique or talk about anybody's relationship if you can't even get your man together, okay? You stop with him, and then you can critique me. You know what I'm saying? I already know that in all of this is going to allow Kenya's liking to Drew to grow. Kenya gonna like Drew more because she feels like Drew husband is mistreating her, and that's exactly what she said. Kenya began to grow a soft spot for Drew because, she was able to be mean to her first season when she came on because they was filming in the moment. After going back and watching it, she felt like, okay, Ralph is really treating her the way Mark treats me. I feel bad for her. She know that it's going to be even worse this season because she been on this show for this many years. She already know how it go. Peter didn't get better. Peter got worse to the point where they had to divorce.
An escape route to save our marriage, if I could get a little place just for me to just go.
Married people don't get a little bungalow across town that they can go to when they get mad. Next, you'll be like, well, let me just have a little hottie on the side. How depressed I was 2 years ago, going through this whole situation, and just get really mad because I was not depressed when I met you.
You're out of your
Listen,
mind.
no. I'm the kind of person that says, hey, this is where the money is.
That's where we were 2 years ago, and you keep on going back there. We're not there.
You don't have to raise
We're not there.
You don't have
to
raise
well, why you keep on going back?
Okay, all of them, they didn't get better, they got worse. She knew and she knows before even watching this season, I'm going to grow a soft spot for Drew because Ralph is going to be mistreating her even worse this season. They're going to put even more than they did in last season. This season, they're going to show us even more of him mistreating her. So Kenya's sadness has grown for Drew because she feels like he's twinsies with Mark on this mean level, I guess.
Right. And also, I think that Drew definitely opened the door for Kenya's commentary on this situation anyway. You answered that question as if you were just willing to put all of your business from your marriage out on Front Street. and you know what I'm saying, you don't have on your wedding ring because we having issues and all that. You don't do stuff
You
like
don't
that,
know.
especially not in front of this group of ladies.
No.
Because everything you say can and will be used
Yes.
in the court of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Take a page out of them Beverly Hills and New York girls. They tell their business, but they don't tell all their business. When it come down to their relationship, them ladies be very private. When it come down to their relationship, yeah, their business get out there, but it's not as bad as this. The Atlanta Housewives husbands be deeply involved, and it's been like that since the Peter situation when Nene told him, "You stop being a damn bitch."
You stop being a damn bitch. You need to roll with these fellas and not try to roll with these
I don't
women.
roll with nobody, baby.
Okay, well, you need to stop trying to roll with the women, okay?
I'm not
You need to
rolling with
stay
y'all.
out of
I don't
women's
even hang out with
business. You stop trying to be a damn bitch.
Ever since that time, we've noticed, we didn't notice before then, but since then, we've noticed that the husbands have been involved in their drama big time. You know, every season the husbands are involved. And it started with Patricia. What y'all used to call Peter?
Patricia.
In women business. We happen to like Peter a whole lot better than Patricia.
What woman business was I getting
You
involved
always involved. What we do as women is between us.
But this is not all this is not all Ralph, you know. Kenya once again reiterated that that Ralph reminds her of Mark. I wanted to tell Kenya, and I want to tell anybody that think that a Leo, if you flip over a quarter, you see what? The other side of the quarter. When you flip over an Aquarius, the other side of an Aquarius is a Leo. When you flip over a Leo, the other side of a Leo is an Aquarius. We are polar opposites. Aquarius and Leos, there's no other opposite to a Leo. There's no other opposite to an Aquarius. The opposite to an Aquarius is a Leo, and the opposite to a Leo is an Aquarius. You can Google it. So where we are so far away, we're so much alike. Where we're so far away, we're so close because we're back to back. So somehow Aquariuses and Leos always end up intertwined with each other. And it goes along with what I said. Kandi and Drew are dealing with the same thing. It's just that Todd is playing the game better than Ralph is playing the game. Todd is really doing it. He's playing the game, and he's doing a good job. You can't take it away from him that he is a New Yorker, and they are shisty, sneaky, and shady. And they get to the money. They're grinders. So you better believe he know how to get all around Kandi and play Kandi to the bitter end. So Marlo is at the table watching all this tiff taff, bloom, bloom, blah, blah, going back and forth. And just as Marlo is saying it, I'm saying it with her because Marlo's face is looking like, honey, this is why I don't have a man. And I'm typing this down in my notes as she's saying it. This is why Marlo is single. Marlo don't have time. Excuse me. Marlo don't have time for this. Out of all these years, when Marlo first entered the show, she came on with Phaedra, and I think we already put this in episode 1. She came on with Phaedra with a football player that she was dating. That's the only person. Oh, I think we seen her with a white man or something before. I don't know.
Yes, she did come with a white man to one of them events before. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, you too.
Hi. Come here. I want to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Oh, well, come on and introduce me. Baby, come on, get away from the food.
Well, let me formally introduce you to Miss Marlo, Sheree, and this is Charles Green.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
This is Dave.
I'm Nene.
Dave, this is Nene.
Nice to meet you.
This is one of my
you
close
look great.
friends.
Are those Prada? Ooh, Marlo.
Oh, Nene.
But for the most part, we've seen her not in no relationship. Okay, not in a relationship. She is now saying right now in this moment, this is why I don't be in a relationship. Same time as me. And I'm thinking to myself, right, Marlo went to jail for stabbing a bitch up. Okay? You better believe
she'll be done shot a nigga.
Oh, she'll be done bust him in the head with a goddamn bottle. With a vintage bottle. You know she loves vintage.
2.0.
Vintage.
Get his ass with that Don Julio.
Right. 1988. Shit, you know she got it all. 1888.
Right.
She got it all up
1800.
in there.
Bitch.
She got it all. She be done bust them upside the goddamn head. So I agree, Marlo. But it's gonna be so awesome when we see Marlo build this house and possibly looking for love. It'll be awesome if Marlo looks for a stud to be with. Oh my God, sexy ass stud. Oh my God. Just know when Andy fired Marlo probably gonna go to Love and Hip Hop.
Don't do her. She ain't no VH1 type of bitch.
And you know what? Drew is so dead ass wrong because Drew said on Dish Nation that Sheree need to be making sure that she comes back for next season.
And Drew, is Sheree the most annoying Atlanta housewife in your opinion?
I mean, I just feel like Sheree comes and she goes. She need to be worried about if she's coming back next season. That's what she needs to be worried about.
And I said that. I said Andy always trying to fire these ladies, so don't
and
be
he
surprised.
always do this to Sheree. Pick her up and drop her again. Pick her up
and the
drop
fact
her
that Drew
again.
called that out like that, I was like, wow. So don't be surprised, guys, if Marlo come back next season without a peach. The only reason why she got a peach this season is because the noise for her is just, what is the word? Arousing.
Right.
It's astounding, or whatever the word is. It's such a loud noise for Marlo to get a peach that Bravo could not ignore it. With eliminating Nene Leakes, they needed somebody who can bring that And Kenya is so right. Marlo can never feel the shoes of Nene Leakes.
Never.
For me, I just think that this season is so fresh. I think the problem with some of the girls this year, well, I can just say one, like a
Which
Marlo,
one?
you know, it's trying to be like a Nene, and it's like, you'll never feel those shoes. You know, for me, no, you'll never feel those shoes. So just, stay in your lane. Or, behind your bars. But anyway, yes, I believe that.
Of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, epic battles. Do you miss Porsha on the show this season?
I definitely miss Porsha in general. Her, what she brought to the show is different. What Nene brought to the show is different, and it's unique. You can't duplicate that.
She could never feel the shoes of Nene Leakes or Porsha. Porsha brought some legendary moments to the show. But Nene Leakes is a legend. But Andy them is who she should be saying that to, because they brought Marlo on in hopes that she could fill that Nene void that the fans are having. And I think that Marlo can a little bit. I think that she will be. Unfortunately for Kenya, I think that she will be able to fill our Nene void slightly.
Right.
Rich people, I love my league. I didn't know who was approaching. And I turn around and I see her and I walk off. I love her with my...
I want to say that Drew definitely opened the door for all of this to happen to herself. And she's very in tune with Kandi as far as the don't start none, won't be none type of person. Because that's what she said about herself. And Kandi said the same thing.
I'm a don't start none, won't be none type of person. But once you've started, I'm going to finish it.
So yes, I am the type of person that if you don't start, no, won't be no.
So they're both Taurus, and they both kind of have similar qualities about their personalities.
Yes. And they're both Tauruses at that. You're so right. And like I said, Marlo would take up for anybody else's man, because in this moment, she is the only one that called Drew out in the middle of everybody kind of coming down on Ralph, which I feel is well deserved. He needs somebody to come down on him in this moment,
right,
and let him know that what you're doing,
it's
what you're
up,
doing,
right.
what you're doing, what we see you doing is wrong. Regardless of the facts and all of that, what we see before our eyes and what she's telling us and what you are agreeing to, but trying to find excuses for, is wrong. To me, I just feel like Marlo didn't have nothing to do with that. She didn't have nothing to do with it, but she was right.
Somebody else go and talk about it, because it's not that I'm doing anything to you.
You know what, Drew, though? I'm going to stop pointing at Ralph. It's you two, though. He's only doing what you allow.
She was right, because then everybody's attention flipped and changed to telling Drew that Drew is wrong. Even Kenya was telling Drew, yes. We've all had some type of tiff with Drew, and we know that Drew can't let shit go.
Right.
And that's true. So Drew is a part of why. And Tanya, that's your friend. When Drew start coming at your neck, don't be feeling away, because you show coming at this girl. You the first one to say, well, yeah, it is her fault because, the second one. After Marlo, you say, well, it is her fault because you do teach a man how to love you.
Right. Marlo, that's a good point, though, because you do teach people how to love you.
You're absolutely 100% right. You can.
You do. And that's why
do.
You don't allow people to do you a certain type of way, because then they'll get comfortable when they
But you
keep doing
also
it.
don't throw your girlfriend under the bus in this
like
moment.
that. When she needs you to help her.
Right. Maybe she don't want nobody to come down on her right now, so you don't jump in on this. You go talk to her on that side and say, I didn't want to bash you while they were bashing you, but I absolutely understood where they were coming from. In this moment at this table, it feels like you know me better than they know me, but you're treating me like they treating me, like you don't know me.
Exactly.
That's what it felt like. So, Tanya, don't be upset when Drew come for you or when she becomes unlike a friend.
Well, she will, because we already done seen. She said, she call me a friend, me no call her a friend to her mommy.
She Cynthia called me a friend. Me not calling her no friend. I'm a 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Put some respect on my name.
So I just don't understand how you gonna. I think
She said on that episode what?
It's on the preview, the season. I think that she's talking about Drew. We don't know, but that's the only person who she's really close to, you
but
know?
then on an interview with Michael Rappaport or somebody, they said, so you came through Drew. Are you and Drew gonna be getting along? I don't know, because here's the thing. Drew is not keeping it real with us.
That's what I'm saying.
Blah.
Yeah, I think she got into it with Drew
that.
about that, and that's what she was talking
that
about.
was to Michael Rappaport, if I'm not mistaken.
But what happened with you and Drew?
I mean, I just felt like there were times my girl wasn't keeping it 100 with me. And I was like, you gotta keep it all the way real. Like, I'm a Jamaican girl. What you see is what you get. You know?
Sheree said Drew and Sheree was having a conversation, and Drew was saying, I finished it when I started, or if somebody started. Sheree said, you didn't finish it though, boo. You didn't finish it though, boo. That's what she told her. Sheree be ready to pop out about anything. I'm talking about anything.
So yes, I am the type of person that if you don't start, no won't be none. But if you bring it to me, it's gonna go, and I'm gonna finish it. I don't play those games, and I don't think anybody around this table would ever accept someone speaking on their husband.
So Drew ends up kind of getting combative after they're trying to tell her, that you are wrong too. You play a part in this mistreat. You play a part in y'all arguments and everything that y'all are going through. You play a huge part in it. Drew is not trying to hear that, okay? Drew is like, don't want to hear it. You're not going to tell me that, period. And kind of shuts down and start being combative with them, which I think is going to be a big problem. And this is why Drew has a problem. She's a hurt little girl is what she's acting like.
I'll be hurt too, my nigga in Tampa eating pussy and fucking his assistants. I'm just being for real. I'm sorry.
And then the scene ends with Sheree having evidence. So, like I said before, this whole evidence thing that she said in the Sprinter, in her confessional while they were in the Sprinter, that she has evidence just in case these motherfuckers want to pop off. Here we go. She's brought evidence of Anthony, whatever Anthony gave her as evidence. She has it here, and she's about to show us whatever the fuck it is.
But I don't have any evidence of it.
Hold on 1 second. This is Anthony. He sends me this picture. He said, Dennis and Drew, baby daddy, husband. And I have more scoop on him too. So I'm making things up because he had already told me that you were gay.
It clearly should be backing up what Sheree is saying. It should be, but y'all know how production is. It'll come back and Sheree will be a big ass lie. But hopefully not. Anyway,
Sheree is usually a big ass lie.
Ralph, if you're gay, honey, we right here. That's all I want to say. We right here, Ralph. We here for you.
I deal with straight and bisexual men, okay?
Straight and bisexual men? So guess what?
Ralph I'm just
straight.
playing.
Ralph is straight. Ralph straight. He just down low. Okay, guys, I'm your boy, Rico Bellucci. Make sure you follow us. Oh, sorry.
And I'm Jay.
Okay, guys, I'm your boy, Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
And this is the Urban Binge on RiBelTV, Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 4, season 14. Review, motherfuckers. Yep, I'm saying review at the end. Now what? Clickbait. Fuck you.
Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button down below. And don't forget to hit the bell so that way you can be notified of all the videos that we're going to post from here on out. I'm talking fast as Sheree is right about now. But
shift it a little bit.
Shift it a little bit.
I felt the need to tug on her wig. I just wanted to shift it a little bit.
Get away from me. I just want you to hold on.
You guys don't forget to check out our website at urbanbinge.myshopify.com. And don't forget to listen to us on our podcast anywhere that you receive podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, RSS, whatever.
Everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can download us in the car, on your radio, your Walkman, if you still got one of those from 1996.
Right.
Whatever the case may be.
Sunday Flow Show every Sunday. Well, every other Sunday, guys. Make sure you listen to the Sunday Flow Show. Inspirational gospel podcast. The only gospel music podcast that I know of. Urban gospel music podcast. Okay. Listen to it. If you want to be inspired, you want to be blessed, listen to it Monday through Sunday. Sunday through Monday. Monday through Sunday. Premieres every other Sunday. The podcast is the Urban Binge Radio, guys. Search everywhere for the podcast, okay?
And our Facebook is THEE Urban Binge, and on
The Urban Binge on Facebook.
On Facebook, and then everywhere else at the Urban Binge or at Urban Binge.
Yes.
So Instagram, Twitter, Bigo.
And thank you everybody for subscribing and liking all these videos and watching these videos. Like we got 300 subscribers from episode 3, like episode 2. Episode 2.
Right.
Over 300 subscribers. Last time I looked, it said 307 subscribers from that one video in a matter of, what, today is Sunday? Less than a week. Today is Sunday. Yeah. Oh, so less than 2 weeks. Oh, my God.
So just a week.
Oh, my God. Wow, we got a lot of subscribers. Thank y'all so much. If you're watching this right now, listening to my voice, thank you. Thank you so much. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that bell. Thank you guys so much. I know so many people on here give us so many compliments. We really appreciate it.
I really do.
Yes. We really appreciate it. And Jay appreciates it as well. Like I said, it still astounds me that people come on here and talk normal as if you're a girl. Eventually, I mean, you are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, people don't know that you're
I wasn't
trans.
born one, but
people don't know that you're trans. But that just goes to show you that these hormones are so good. These people, these hormones and these scientists, the way they have them set up, they can make a boy or a man look like a woman completely, and people won't have a clue. They come on here and they're telling me the girl mic is fine, but the boy mic is low. Don't even know that's fine. That's great. That's how I want it to be. You guys. That's how it should be. It should be a mystery. And then next thing you know, when we do a story about it and we have all these subscribers, they're going to be like, oh my God, I did not know.
Knew.
Was, right.
Yeah, you knew. Whatever these niggas be saying.
Some of them be looking at the camera like, is it or is it not? But maybe not, because you're not clockable at all to me. But some people can tell who are trans lovers. Them down low men that's holding that girl right now while they watching us.
Not me, girl.
I was just kidding. I do not want to make straight men feel that way. You know, if you're watching us with your wife right now, or if you're a straight man and you're watching us and you don't have a girlfriend, we don't want to make you feel like that.
If you trans attracted, that don't mean you gay.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't mean you're gay. Because trans visibly is a girl. Anyway, that's a story for a whole nother day.
Right.
We're supposed to be saying bye.
Bye. Bye. See you later.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Who was this wonderful person that was given a fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful.
Huh? Shrimp and chicken? Oh, wow. You stayed to the very end, I see. Well, since you're here, do me a favor. Hit those big words down there. Subscribe. You see that? Yeah. And if you liked the video or if you didn't like the video, hit that thumbs up. Also, hit that bell so you can be notified every time we go live or post a video. You don't want to miss our content. I'm telling you. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a new one, Bigo, at the Urban Binge, okay? You can also Google search our podcast. If you can't get enough of us, we're always posting on our podcast talking about interesting topics. Just search the Urban Binge Radio Podcast. And you can find us on several podcast platforms, i.e., iHeart, Spotify, and any podcast platform that you prefer. And after you're done with all of that, scroll down our channel, and I'm sure you'll find a lot more interesting content like this video. See you guys later. Let me finish getting dressed.